Hey, did you hear about the 19-year-old who bragged about stealing a car and robbing a bank by posting a video of herself with the gun and the money on YouTube? Nope, you can't make this stuff up. It's too bad for her that one of the people who saw her video was the sheriff. Well, today we're not talking about either stealing or stupidity, but about how what's inside will always come outside sooner or later. Welcome to Mornings with Bishop Robert. I'm really glad you've popped in this morning. My goal is to introduce people to the Jesus they never knew, and then help them get to know Him and His Word personally and better. So if our time together today speaks to your heart, let me invite you to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Now grab a cup of your favorite whatever, and let's have a few minutes of Bible study. So, by the time she made the decision to steal a car and rob a bank at the ripe old age of 19, Hannah had already been married, divorced, and had her child taken away by Children's Protective Services. Not quite a stunning history of great decision-making. In fact, both her ex-husband and her former mother-in-law identified her from the bank robbery suspect photos and called the sheriff. The York County, Nebraska Sheriff's Office said that Hannah posting her chick bank robber video, which is still on YouTube, by the way, and admitting to robbing the bank with a gun and a pillowcase was just the icing on the cake. Pretty much the definition of an open and shut case. Yeah, Hannah told the bank teller, "I have a gun and you have 2 minutes." Well, the judge had a prison and gave her 20 years. Today's verse says, what you say flows from your heart. Now, our heart represents our character, and who we are, truly, will eventually come up from our heart and out of our mouth. Someone may be able to hide nastiness inside for a time from certain people. But sooner or later, the truth comes out. You can't build a solid reputation by being all sweetness and smiles around the people you want to impress, then cheating, lying to, and abusing others who seem to be of no importance to you. What you think in your heart will end up showing every time. The Bible says that as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. And that goes for women too. That's why God tells us to guard our heart with all diligence, because out of it flow the springs of life. The life that's within us, His life, flows out of us. Our words communicate His compassion. Our words deliver His healing from the pain of sin, lacerations of conflict. When we have His word within us, it's His word that comes out of us as we speak. The word of Christ, His gospel, His kingdom, His love, it's powerful and life-generating. You see, faith comes from hearing, and hearing through the word of Christ. Since what you say flows from your heart, guard your heart. Let the Lord work on your hearts to cleanse and purify it. And as He does, don't pollute it again, but work to maintain its holy state. The more the love of God gets a hold of your heart, the more impact it'll have on your tongue. For those who have harsh or even vulgar tongues, you'll find that the love of Christ changes that. When His character is being developed within us, it's seen more and more in our speech and then in our lives. The more He fills us up, the more it spills out. Words of grace and kindness, accomplishing His purpose, but coming from your lips. Because the mouths of the righteous utter wisdom, and their tongues speak justice. The law of God and the love of God are in their hearts, so their steps do not slip. Let His word dwell in you richly. then let it come out richly too, teaching and admonishing one another in all wisdom, even singing psalms and hymns and spiritual songs. You'll find the thankfulness you feel for God in your hearts will pour out from your lips. What you say flows from your heart. The good person, out of the good treasure in their heart, produces good. The evil person, out of the evil treasure in their heart, produces evil. Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Let your words produce treasure. Hey, as we wrap up, can I ask you to help me introduce people to the Jesus they never knew? And help them get to know him and his word personally and better? Please like this video to help more people see it. And then follow or subscribe so more people will get this video sent to them. And then one more thing. Share it with your friends. Because as you do, you're part of the team all over the world, touching people in their hearts with the love of Jesus Christ. Thanks for helping.